Hey guys, my name is ACGray47. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial for Everybody Falls by Fall Guys using Fortnite music blocks. Alright, so for our first step we need to get the music block sequencer. Alright, you can find that in the gallery section, scrolling all the way down. And then you'll be able to find it once you see this little piano all the way on the right, music block gallery. Alright, next thing you want to go to devices, scroll all the way down, and then go to the sequencer. Alright, once you have both of your things, you're gonna place a music block gallery right next to I guess right next to where you're gonna be building the music block, or building the music block song. Alright, something like this. Okay, and then for the music block sequencer, I would suggest placing it towards the edge of the map, going that way, so you have as much room as possible. Okay, so for the music block sequencer settings, I'll show you right now. For our tempo 77, length 100, width 3, height 0.5. Alright, and then activation type, I like it toggle pulse on/off. Okay, everything else is just default. Okay, so that's the sequencer, and once you find out where you're gonna start, you can get straight into the tutorial right now. Alright, so first off we're gonna look at the chords. Alright, so you can find these chords right here on this bottom layer of the green section. Okay, and yeah, get straight into it. So, for first note, I recommend lining it up to this line right here if you're playing it on a grid island. Alright, line up to the line to know that that's where the beat starts. Okay, so for our first notes we're gonna have A sharp square, F sharp square, C sharp square. Okay, and then you're gonna have a 1, 2 block gap. Then you have A sharp square, F sharp square, C sharp square, 2 block gap again, A sharp square, F sharp square, D sharp square. Should probably do it so that you can guys see it. Okay, so do this again. Oh, I did not mean to. Do this again. Starting here, we're going from this time right to left so that you can guys like actually see it without it being upside down. Alright, so for our first note, C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 2 block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 2 block space, D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square. Okay, and by the way, when I mean like by a block space, this means 1 block space. Okay, now if I'm talking about like a half block space, this is a half block space. Alright, so but right now this right here is a 1 block space, so that you're gonna have a 1 block space here. D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 1 block space, D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 1 block space, D sharp square, G sharp square, B square, 1 block space, D sharp square, G sharp square, and B square, 1 block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square. Okay, and by the way guys, if I'm going a little bit too fast, just don't forget to pause the video. Basically why this is going to be on YouTube, so that you'll be able to pause the video. Alright guys, just keep that in mind. So after that, you're gonna have a half a block space this time. Okay, like what I said before, you're gonna have a half a block space. Okay, then you're gonna have C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square. Then you're gonna have C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, half a block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, half a block space, D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square. Right after that, D sharp square, G sharp square, B square. Right after that, D sharp square, G sharp square, B square. 1 block space, D sharp square, G sharp square, B square. 1 block space, F square, A sharp square, C sharp circle. 1 block space, F square, A sharp square, C sharp circle. 1 block space, D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square. And I believe this is a 2 block space. 1, 2. Yep, 2 block space. Then you're gonna have D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 2 block space again, D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 1 block space, D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 1 block space, D sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, 1 block space, D sharp square, G sharp square, B square, 1 block space, D sharp square, G sharp square, B square, 1 block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, half a block space this time, C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square, half a block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp square. Okay, and I believe you're gonna have a 2 block space, yep. And after that, you're gonna have C sharp square, F sharp square, A sharp, no, sorry, A square, 1 block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, A square, 1 block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, G sharp square, okay, 1 block space, C sharp square, F sharp square, A square, 1 block space, E square, F sharp square, B square, and then 1 block space. Our last note is gonna be right at the end, should be aligning with this line right here, is C sharp square and A sharp square. Alright guys, so that's the green chord for the chorus. And again guys, I'm only gonna be doing this chorus section for this tutorial. But yo guys, leave a comment down below if you want to have a tutorial for the rest of the verse, because that gets pretty long and hectic. A lot of repeating, but it's just gonna be way too long for just to fit in one tutorial, guys. Alright, and that's what I'm just doing just for the chorus part. Alright, so for our next part, we're gonna have this light blue or white block and orange block together like that, and which can be found in this section of the music block gallery. Alright, and basically for this one, they're gonna be the exact same notes and the exact same pattern. So what I mean by that, they're basically gonna mirror each other. As you can see, like as I go down, they're basically mirroring each other. Okay, so what I say for the orange section is basically the exact same thing for the light blue section. Alright, so let's straight into it. Alright, so I'm going from left to right this time so you can see the orange notes. Okay, so we're starting off right at our first note right here, lined up with this green note, lined up against this line. Okay, so for our first note, we're gonna have F sharp circle, in between that 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 F sharp circle, right after that F sharp circle, in between that F sharp circle, in between that F sharp circle. Okay, that's 8 F sharp circles. Alright, and then after that, you're gonna have F circle, then A sharp square, then F circle, then A sharp square, in between that 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 A sharp square, right after that A sharp square, and in between that A sharp square. Okay, and that part should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A sharp squares. Alright, and after that, you're gonna have C sharp circle, and then in between that C sharp circle, 1 block, right after that C sharp circle, in between 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 that F 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 sharp circle, and in between that F sharp circle, and right after that, you're gonna have F sharp circle. Okay, so that is 4 C sharp circles and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 F sharp circles. Alright, and after this, you're gonna have F circle, in between that F circle, right after that F circle, and then C sharp circle, and A sharp circle, in between that 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 A sharp circle, right after that A sharp circle, in between that A sharp circle, in between that A sharp circle. So it's gonna look like this. Gonna have 8 A sharp circles. Alright, and after that you're gonna have G sharp circle, in between that G sharp circle, after that G sharp circle, in between that G sharp circle, and then after this you're gonna have A sharp circle, in between that 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 A sharp circle. Right after that, A sharp circle, in between that A sharp circle, in between that A sharp circle. Okay? So again, 4 G sharp circles, then 8 A sharp circles. Alright? Then you're gonna have G sharp circle, in between that G sharp circle, right after that G sharp circle, in between that G sharp circle. Okay, and then after that, you're gonna have C sharp circle, in between that 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 C sharp circle, right after that C sharp circle, in between that C sharp circle, in between that C sharp circle. Alright, so that's 4 G sharp circles and 8 C sharp circles. Alright, then after that, you're gonna have an F circle, in between that 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 F circle. Alright, and after that, you're gonna have A sharp square, in between that 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 A sharp square. Okay, and then after that, you're gonna have A sharp square, in between that A sharp square, in between that A sharp square. Alright, so for that part, you're gonna have 5 F circles, okay, and then for here, you're gonna have 8 A sharp squares. Okay. After that, you're gonna have a C sharp circle, in between that 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 C sharp circle. That is 5 C sharp circles. Okay. Then you're gonna have F sharp square, between that F sharp square, in between that F sharp square, between that F sharp square. Okay, that's 4. In between that, you're gonna have G sharp square. Then right after that, G sharp square. Then right after that, A square. Then right after that, A square. Then right after that, E circle. Then right after that, E circle. Then F sharp circle. Alright guys, and that should line up right where you place that last green note. Right, and it should line up with the line like so. Alright, and that part should sound something like this. Oh wait, I should probably do the good thing. Alright. So yeah, that's what that should sound like. And again guys, same thing for the white section. Just basically mirroring whatever you did on the orange side, and you put it on the left side. Alright guys, so that is the melody and the chords done. And now all we have left is the drums. Okay, so first note for the drums, they could be found at the bottom layer, the purple section of the music block sequencer gallery. Alright, and then basically what you want to do, line up exactly where you place the first note of the green and the orange and light blue. Basically want to line it up with these, okay? So again, we're gonna have C square and D sharp circle, D circle as our first note, okay? So after that, you're gonna have a, let me count, 2 block gap, same thing, 2 block gap, same thing. Okay, then you're gonna have a 1, 2, 3 block gap. Then you're gonna have D sharp circle and F circle. Then you're gonna have a 1, 2, 3 block space. Then you're gonna have the same thing from there. Then you're gonna have a 1 block space. You're basically gonna copy and paste whatever you had here. Select it, copy it, bring it over here. Okay. Then you're gonna have a 1 block space, then a half 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 block space. Okay. Then you have a 1, 2, 3 block gap. Okay. Then you're basically gonna copy whatever you had for this part right here, bring it over. Okay. So after this part, you're gonna have a 3 block gap. Then that. Then you're gonna have 1, 2, 3 block gap, and D sharp circle and F circle. Then you're gonna have a 1 block gap. Copy and paste what you had here. Okay, so you're gonna have a 1 block gap, D square, D circle, 2 block gap, same thing. 2 block gap, same thing. Okay, so now you're gonna have a 1 block gap. You're gonna have C sharp square. Should look something like that. Okay, should line up with this line. Okay, so you're gonna have C sharp square. Right after that, C sharp square. Okay, and then right after that, you're gonna have an F sharp square and a D sharp circle right on top of each other. Then after that, you're gonna have a C sharp square. In between that, D sharp circle. Right after that, D sharp circle. Okay, and then in between that, C sharp square. Then right after that, you're gonna have F sharp square on top of D sharp circle. Then after that, C sharp square. Then in between that, C sharp circle. And then you're gonna have C square. And with the D circle. Okay, that part might be confusing. Well, I'm gonna just leave it right here. You can pause it. Just make sure you got it right. So zoom out, see if you got it aligned with the lines. Okay. So we left off here. Okay, 1 block space, D sharp circle and F circle. 1 block space, D circle, C square, basically the same thing here. Then right after this, you're just gonna have C square. Then you're gonna have right after that F sharp square. In between that, D sharp circle. Then right after that, C square. Okay. Then right after that, you're gonna have D circle with the C square. Then you're gonna have C square. You have D circle with the C square with D sharp circle with F circle. Okay. Then after that, you're gonna have C circle. Then you're gonna have D circle and C square. Then you're gonna change your grid snap to 8. And you basically wanna place a block in between every single block. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one you're gonna have D circle. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so on the 5th one you have D circle. 6, 7, 8, and then on the 9th one you're gonna have D circle. And that part might be a little bit confusing as well, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do a sky view. Basically check if you that looks about right. You see how the D circle lines up the line. Same thing here, and same thing with this last note right here. Okay, I'll zoom out even more to see, for you guys to see if you got it correct. So you can pause the video. Alright. So give me a second, guys. Alright, so yeah, that is basically the whole entire chorus of Everybody Falls from Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. Alright, so again, that last note should line up with the last notes of the green and the orange and the light blue. And once you have all that, you are good to go. Alright, that is the tutorial for Everybody Falls. Alright guys, so if this tutorial helped you, I hope you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you want more Fortnite music block tutorials and songs, and yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna play this song one more time so you can or play the song as a whole so you can listen to it. Also, for this part is kind of optional. So this is the part you'll see in the video of where I kind of made a little square screen on the top left corner, and I basically like added this as like a filler just for the song to be more I guess for the chorus to be more better, better, that's the right word, sounds a lot more fuller. So yeah, if you guys want to know what this is too, I'm basically just gonna fly over it, just a quick thing, and just to let you guys know, this lines up with the first notes here. Okay, again right here. Okay, make sure you have a 2 block gap. Okay, then 2 black gap. Then you want to do all this. Okay. Half a block space, half a block space, half a block space, half a block space. And basically I'm just flying over it so you guys can pause if you guys want to do this or not. So yeah. Okay, and then after that you're gonna have 2 block space. Okay, and then 1 block space. And then that should look something like that. Okay, once you're done with that, you're gonna have a half a block space, half a block space, then a 1 block space, and you should have that. Alright. So I'm gonna play those parts for you guys right now. So if you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.